Hi! Good morning. It's 5:40 a.m. here in the Philippines, and we're gonna play the 4th episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. If you're liking the playthroughs, for now, if you're liking the playthroughs as of now, you can hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more of these. Okay, so let's get on with this. Let's load the game. Okay, I guess we're on the second poem. Okay, so it's been 3 days since I last played this. Okay, so we're gonna choose words again. Let's see. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling amazing, I guess. Okay, well, I'm feeling much I don't know, I'm just fine. I'm not sad, I'm not happy, I'm just fine. So let's see. Let's see here. I need help for this. I don't know which ones to choose. To the last one, I guess. Lazy. Last two. Okay. Got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Okay, so we're greeted by Sayori. Let's see here. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I don't know why you do that. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you. Anyway. Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Same. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Wow, that's kinda douchey. It's not like you at all. I have my reasons. I wonder what my reasons are. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Okay. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch, gets it open, and then she turns it upside down and lets its contents. That's kind of lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so I would lend you some. Oh my god, he knows her so well. But there's one more thing, you're always hungry. So that only leaves only one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Here suddenly giggles. I did not notice she was listening in. Her face is in her book always. I wasn't listening or anything. There was just something in my book. Yuri. I have to let me borrow some money. So Sayori doesn't really have money at all. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Well, I'm sorry, I'm always hungry. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. What? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh. I really like when you're speaking your mind. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution. Just Sayori, it's retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us. It's kinda dark. Don't let her fool you. Sarah knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come and give me more credit than that, Sayori. Did I just hit her? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... a cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in a plastic. Sarah glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution, retribution. Why can't Sayori get the words retribution? It's not anything else but that. Actually, that one almost worked. Oh, it's Natsuki. I wasn't just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. So nice of you. So happy. Sorry, hugs a cookie. It's like the little boy that received like an avocado for Christmas or his birthday. And it's like, an avocado! He's so happy with it. Jeez, just eat it. Sora rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sora suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Jesus. How clumsy can she get? You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Okay. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sora gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. This isn't gonna turn to some Yuri shit, right? Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand as we reach up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh. Sora suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Did you seriously just do that? Not full, Sora trots away to safety. Yuri and I laughed as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. I wonder what happened to Monica. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Wow, this Yuri chick is so insecure about herself. I mean, she's beautiful. Look at that face. And I like her hair. She has big... Yeah. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Oh, she plays the piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Ew, that sounded so wrong. You should play something for us. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Why does she keep on looking at me? Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Alex. I can feel that Monica likes me. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I just leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared to the closet, probably reading manga. Hey Alex. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff, so I need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Alex to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Huh. Monica's really trying to get on my dick. Okay. I didn't say that. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Huh, okay. That's just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too. Okay. Ready, Alex? Yep, let's go. Okay, we went out. Sayori and I exit the club room and follow behind Sayori. Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? Not sure how you would make an event out of the literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out, don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Alex, you're not thinking about it that right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard in this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your kid self. I don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Wow, my FPS is like 4 or 5. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sarah spins herself around the hallway again. Hey Alex, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end she hasn't changed. I can't talk. But in the end she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Okay, Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Well, wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Now at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Jesus! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right to the shelf. She falls to the floor and the paint spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Okay, clutch her forehead. Holds her forehead. I don't know. Geez, Sayori, it's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh God! This looks so wrong. Okay, Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. And it's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Alex, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I'll put it like this. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run to the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. Oh my god, this looks so stupid. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it would be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm ready to returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back to the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. That's not enough apple juice for something you just bought. It's like half of the bottle. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, you idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her and it stings. Just bear it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey Alex. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? And what do you mean? You know how you used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had some trouble climbing on the things you did. And sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. And I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself or were afraid of getting in trouble if someone find out. Even though it wasn't really your fault, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. This is getting kinda sad. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Alex, I don't think you really realize it, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Maybe. Maybe you're right. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hid it under my bangs. That went kinda sad for a bit. Sayori hops to her feet. She touches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. They just found crayons, right? I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sarah plays with her best to try to hide the bomb, but without much success. In a moment, we take it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayon and smacked my forehead into the shell. Well, anyway, are you able to find everything we need? I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all of the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. Have it right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all of the work, Alex. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Okay. Let's go with Sayori first. I'll always go with Sayori first. She's my best friend. Alex, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can tell you haven't done this one before. I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so... no way. Not even Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Heh. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just meant you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sarah starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey Alex, will you give me your poem? Kinda wanna keep it. Huh, why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. Pencil too. But being in the sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down, pick up the broken pencil. Sarah clutches the desk beside her to support herself from shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grabbed Sayori's arm and helped her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not good as yours. Please don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshines all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger, pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down come a bottle to save a day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelves could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry, do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tub between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I can hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. She writes kinda happy but sad poems. I think that's gonna come up anytime soon. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. He keeps on belittling her. Jesus, Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah's always had a habit of being obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I tend to do that sometimes. No. I feel like something a lot, then just dropping it off once you get tired of it. I guess I'm not getting tired of this playthrough thing yet. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, let's see who's next. Let's go with Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. This is pretty good, Alex. Were you influenced by seeing someone writing styles yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this a poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods timidly, hands her poem. Okay, let's see. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequence. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. The moon increments its face and reflects that much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions to the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. A lot of metaphors there. I was a little more daring with one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as my canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in I'm sorry, I can't talk. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. In those sort of things, I'm usually forced to keep to myself. And I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people will make fun of me. Did you have anything like that, Alex? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things makes us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Okay, next. Minatsuki hates me, so let's go with Monica. Hey, hey, Monica. Hey, puree, Monica. Okay. Hi again, Alex. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. You can actually see the sun behind me, like it's starting to rise. It actually risen already. Okay. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying to yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I don't even know what I wrote. That's the sucky part of it, is that I never really know what I've written. Okay. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayuri, like the other one you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. It's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But do you spend a lot of time with her in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. Not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit more time to make friends with everyone. Yuri and Nasuke are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. Not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Alright, but anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, let's read this. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Huh. Don't get that. Didn't get that. I'm sorry. It's even more abstract than your last one. Haha. It's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you didn't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. She's trying to be meta and shit. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. So I know that she becomes meta since I've watched someone play this, but I don't know what exactly might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Haha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Guess I'll save later. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you that you're putting in some effort. That's good. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem yesterday. You think so? Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Okay, let's see. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg real bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of spiders. I always see her talking. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. But if her friends start to like spiders too, that's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. What? What the fuck is Amy? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has that kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. And that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something familiar today. Huh. Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. Didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's nothing like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. Sorry. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who makes me feel insecure. and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in her poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotion is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay everyone, we're done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Let me just stretch for a bit. My back hurts. Well, sort of. I just want to lean back or something. I'll just lean against the wall. There you go. Just put this down. Oh, I know. I'm just gonna lie down. I'm just gonna put this like this. I'm sorry. I'm just really, my back's really tired. Okay. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. I'm going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Jesus. So let's start this again. Sayuri is putting in all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's allowed to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. Okay. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that what literature is about. Yeah. It's about expressing yourself, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. Let me just fix my laptop here. Sorry. Hey guys. Okay. God, I hate my setup. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? Let me just put that down a bit. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Asking Yuri remains silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Okay, thanks Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around at everyone else's expectant faces. She sighs. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is serious. I'm sorry. I keep on blabbing. I keep on mispronouncing words. I just can't talk right now. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. I know what happened to her. It's funny. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours, and we're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. It is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more uncomfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She stands behind the podium. Jesus, this is longer than it should be. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes this recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. Sayuri, that was so good. Monica, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Yuri is fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Okay, you can do it, Yuri. It's called After an Image of a Crimson Eye. Let's save it first, just in case. Yuri's voice shakes as she started reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past a couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first start to applaud. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's nothing that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds a poem to her chest, rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next in. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay, then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost give it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayuri. Even Alex liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I see, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Ow, my ear. Okay. The next time I'm going to make you pick up a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Alex. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Alex lower everyone's standard a little before I have to do it. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident of my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it too much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat, makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because you're presenting. Jesus. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Ah well. You at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be easier. I can put on whatever face I want for the people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. It's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you will have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. So it's Thursday, I guess. I can't wait. I can do this, Alright. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Why am I trying to impress Monica though? Then I'll do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Alex, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Okay, there they went home. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being more quiet. Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to home to ask home with you, huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I'll still walk home with you. I really think I would ditch you for Yuri. But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I want to just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Alex. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure it out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of it speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. And then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time. Alright, so that's episode 4. That concludes it. I'll be recording episode 5 today as well. I'm just gonna upload it in a different videos, you know, just for us to have like a consistency here, that every time we are gonna make a new poem, it's gonna be another video. Alright, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching if you went through all of this. If you like that, please leave a like, subscribe down below if you like, and see you next time. Bye!